Hello everyone, I'm Knee High Caliber and you're watching another exciting episode of Knee High Caliber Plays War Thunder. And this is going to be probably the first post-war episode that we're doing on this. Because the war is now over. Just a few days ago, the Japanese Emperor sent a message to the White House basically opening the floor, discussing terms for surrendering, more or less. So that's good. What's the sound I'm hearing in here? What's going on here? I don't. Anyway, we're still on Oahu. We're sitting in Foxhunter today. We're going to go take off and shake this plane down just a bit. It's about to become, well, part of a museum exhibit I'm trying to put together. But without any further delay, let's jump into the controls here and get this thing moving. Oh, by the way, I found the advanced mechanization controls here. So we can do things like, we can't open this cockpit, but we can turn the cockpit sight off, which is what I'm going to do for this flight, because we're not going to need it. And then weaponry, we'll just put on machine guns. That's fine. Or turn it off. I think we just turned it off. Okay, cool. Alright, so without any further delay, let's hit the ignition on this plane here. I think it needs a bit more oil if it's starting that way. Yeah, we got her painted up now. She has one of the original German squadrons. It's okay to display it now because they're defeated. But she has one of the original German squadron symbols on there. I think that's the Edelweiss. That might be where she came from. Oh, that's a good shot. There we go. And then we got the Victory is Ours posters on both sides of the fuselage. This is supposed to be a commemorative aircraft now to the end of World War II. So that's good. We'll put that in a good spot in the museum. We also have a bunch of other planes we're going to be adding as we build this up here. But yeah, let's shake this plane down here. Get her up in the sky. So the big elephant in the room, obviously, is this new bomb. It's very, very destructive. Yeah, this bomb is bad news. I mean, I've seen some of the photographs. They're not pretty. That's probably well enough. Whoa, a little too much cheese on the taco. That's fine. Managed to whip it all the way around. Flaps and take off. You hear the supercharger going in there. That's working just fine. Let's take off normally. Hope I don't get chewed out for that short takeoff, but I don't think anybody's getting chewed out for anything like that nowadays. The base is slowly becoming vacant. There's been a lot of people rotating home, ending their tours, ending their careers. There's virtually no ships in Earl right now. The tugboats. I don't see anything. It's pretty quiet. Oh, we did have another Bf-109 here, another captured plane. Unfortunately, it crashed yesterday morning. Flyover the wreckage is still there. It was a G model. A little bit faster than this. It also had the tropical accoutrement for it. I really wish this plane had it because part of those engine troubles we're having on startup come from that. Let's see it. Maybe they hauled it. I don't know. See if we can still spot it. Oh, is that it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's a G model. Very unfortunate. Would have been cool to have that for the museum. Maybe we can piece it together and turn it into a static display. I don't know. Depends on what they want to do with it. All right. We'll fly up the coast here to Diamond Head just a little bit. I just want to shake this thing down and make sure it's good to put into storage for a little while. I mean, we'll fly it every once in a while just to keep it going. But yeah, the museum was more or less them dangling candy in front of my face. They want me to help run the 12th Joint Training School, the one the Navy and the Army Air Force uses. And I agreed to it as long as I could do the museum thing, so they're giving me a hangar somewhere to keep these things in. Should be cool. I'm actually going to model it too, so we'll put one of the Arizona float planes off of Trenton in there too. Maybe both of them, I don't know. I want to just keep room for everything else. Up by Diamond Head now. Just overflew Honolulu. I think there's a camp down there in the center of Diamond Head. I saw it in an episode of Magnum PI. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, there's like a little camp down there. I think it's Army. Speaking of which, yeah, it wouldn't be too far away. We could take a little flight up to the Robin Masters estate. See if that's on the map. I wanted to check it out anyway, so I guess you're coming along for the ride. So yeah, the Robin Masters estate is the house from Magnum PI. There's a lot of references, not a lot of references, but there's at least one reference to Magnum PI in this, and the special skin you can get for a helicopter. Won't even go further on that until much later. But yeah, the estate was built in 1930, so it should be here. That'd be a fun little Easter egg to find. Alright, so Got these two little islands up here. That's the coastline where the estate is. It's basically here. So we'll come in over the mountain. I think I have enough fuel. Let's check. I don't believe it. And yeah, might be running low already. Oh no. Wait. I don't know how to read these gauges. I never quite got that. That's bad. You should never fly a plane. Anyway, we'll cut throttle here. Usually the game will give you a fuel warning. Go to combat flaps. Oh, we're on combat flaps. Well, we were just burning fuel on combat flaps, weren't we? Yeah, there's two little volcanic islands there. Probably ancient ones. You can always see them in the background of a few shots. Looks like there's supposed to be something there. I don't know if it's a rock outcropping. There's a farmland here. Okay. Very interesting. I don't see the tidal pool or anything like that. That would be a little too far inland. Maybe not. I don't know, maybe it's not there. We'll give it one more pass. I don't think it's in the game. That L-shaped mark on the ground, if I can find it again, is over here. Yeah, this one. That might have been where it could have been. That's actually right about where it should be. So, who knows? Maybe they intended on putting it in, or it shows up later. Would be a fun Easter egg. Airstrip here. Maybe I should see if I should put down there. Because if that is my fuel gauge, then my fuel is pretty low. Again, usually you get a low fuel warning. Don't know why I'm not seeing that, but okay. Get this thing up over the mountain. Gain some altitude too. I think we'll be alright. This thing's pretty well shaken down. But yeah, it seems like some training videos might come up with some of the newbies, if there are any newbies, I don't know. Well, this is still a major base. It's not going anywhere. Especially after this war. I'm going to shut it down. So yeah, we'll have new pilots to train, and a few new things to do here. If it gets too boring, I might see if I can't go back to Europe and help them test out some of the German jets they captured. That would be cool. Alright, I think we're going to bring this thing in for a landing. Had enough fun for today. Foxhunter has had enough fun today. Real shame about that G model, though. I don't know. Could be worse. Oh, the pilot's okay, by the way. I think he landed there and tore his wing off. But whether or not the wing can go on, get reattached is another story. Alright, let's get the gear down. I want to thank you very much for joining me on this short little video here where we worked on the plane. There'll be more flying videos coming up soon, and I really do want to finish Silent Hunter and U-Boat, especially U-Boat. I think I'm like 1 or 2 missions away in U-Boat. Silent Hunter is a little bit longer, but we'll get there. But yes, thank you again for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Also, check me out on Twitch. I've been streaming on Sundays. You can see me playing My Summer Car there and all that jazz. Lots of fun times. Alright, folks. See you later. Ooh, that was a little rough.